Here we go.
For generations you've slept. No purpose. No call to wake you.
There you go. Turned it up even more. It's maxed. Like, it's good they got somebody, like a proper director to come and do it, and because they got different lens they put it through than game artists, you know?
Seeds from the ruins of the old war, swallowing colonies whole.
Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it?
But there's still hope.
13 Cloverfield Lane, yeah, right, that's him. Yeah, every time I watch this, I pick up something a little bit different. There's a lot of cool shit in here. Like, something like this, as an intro to the game, if you play the game and you see this, you know it throws you in a deep end. Even if you saw this, it will give you a sense of, holy crap, I want to do that stuff. So I'm going to stick with the game to do that stuff. You know what I mean? They should just put this in immediately. Adam, how are you, bud?
Across frail worlds.
Makubro. Yeah, right? Exactly, Suki. Oh, look at that. Look at him. Like, see that? Like, he grabs the thing out of his head and then he pips it at him. It's brilliant. And he picks it up again, watch. Yeah! Get wrecked. All of this was, most of this whole thing was motion captured. Yeah, the Lotus pattern, I think. That's cool. It's so cool. Yeah, going well, Adam. Just watching the, this was at the Tenno convention thing. Tennocon. It's so cool how they showed everyone's story type thing. Like, not story, but a cutscene for each frame. It's so good. That ability, that augment will be awesome as well. Get wrecked! They said it was going to be an augment. Yeah, they said it'll be an augment. Like when you select a frame, or whatever, when you buy a frame or whatever, you see a intro little cutscene of them just in battle, just wrecking shit. That'd be cool. Bolt dropping those shields. Get wrecked. So badass. That's so cool, man. Their mag just wrecking shit. Yeah! Crush him. Get over here, you. And then Excalibur wrecks him. Ah, so good. Man, it was so loud in there, they had the speakers cranked right up. And to hear this, all the explosions super loud like that was unreal. Hey, Farscape, good morning, mate. In the back of Dax, yeah.
To an empire.
And I love how they just drop when they get When transference ends, it's just bang. And that's how they are. So cool.
Forgotten.
It did, didn't it? How good was it, Raven? Right in the feels, man.
Like a dream. Wake up, Tenno.
Yeah, absolutely, man. When you got that bass going in those speakers.
Wake up.
It's a tenor, yeah. I think it's just a tenor. So cool. We got to see that in So let's just pause that for a second. So the day after Tennocon, so there's me in the front row. So the day after this, we went to the Digital Extremes offices, and they got a theater in their office. And so as D Bear there, he was in the stream day before yesterday, chilling with us. So we got to watch it there, and he cranked the speakers up as well. So it was freaking awesome. There's no audio in it, but we watched the same thing, you know. That was pretty badass. This is in their office. Imagine that, like, imagine all the staff in his room watching it for the first time, you know, because they didn't make it, you know, and then they would have come in there and just seen it for the first time before. It would be freaking mind-blowing. Even watching it again the next day like that was so cool. Anyway, back to it. It was the first thing they showed.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, I mean, who did we work with on that?
Oh, yeah, so thanks to when it came to me, and I started storyboarding it with a dude, the guy who introduced me to Warframe, and we were going through the sequence, and I was like, yeah, then Mags, she's falling, and she'll, like, catch all the bullets, and he's like, really? She's gonna catch all the bullets? I was like, yeah, it's like, isn't that like her too? That's her too, right? Isn't she where? He's like, dude, that's not her too. And I was like, I remember that being her too. And then I hit you guys up, and I was like, guys, do you know that Mag doesn't currently do that in the game? And you're like, yeah, we know. And I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know how well it will actually work. It looks cool visually.
Awesome, cool.
But as an ability, things die so quick. You're not really running around defending from bullets. So
A huge thank you. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and it's such a pleasure to have you up here, being able to show that. I can't thank you enough for everything to bring that.
Thanks for having me, dude. Dream come true. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thanks,
you, Dan.
guys.
Round of applause
Thanks,
for
Dan.
Dan. All right.
yeah, I don't see it as a I don't see it as an augment that, you know, would be
two major things from
super,
the art, just to
you know.
make sure that everyone that missed that got to
It looks cool in a visual,
we
but
showed 2 of the upcoming Warframes.
Oh, these were things from my panel, actually.
I heard you.
Stole my
yeah,
assets.
so that's not nice.
so I got to see these in action on that Sunday.
Why don't we take a look at them?
Can't tell you much about them. Not allowed to say anything about the actual abilities, but they look cool.
It's cool. It's fine.
They're cool.
It's fine.
And they're gonna be pretty badass.
Yep. So what can we say about the 2 upcoming Warframes? Microphone.
Yeah, they probably couldn't be any more opposite. The big guy likes to eat things, and the other guy likes to run really fast and be fast.
Yep.
The visuals on them are really cool.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So they're
They're
buddies.
buddies.
We kind of already established they're buddies. So they will be coming
I can't.
later this year. What's the? Yeah.
I'm not allowed to.
I don't know.
Sort of like Laurel and Hardy almost. But
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We had to sign our souls away before we went into the office. Everything that we took photos of and that we had to ask permission for.
Sounds
You know?
like soon.
Can we take a photo of this? Yes. Okay, thank you.
It's gone from the CG movie back to like legit dev stream. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably gonna be late.
We didn't get that much of it. I didn't play them. Other people were doing captura with them. I was watching them do it. I didn't bother playing it because I'd seen it.
This way, but that's okay. All right, so coming.
But I don't know. I didn't get a good feel of it from watching, so I don't know.
Maybe
They look pretty badass, but I don't know if they're
Spoilers.
you know.
A long time to go here. Our
Wait and
next
see, yo.
asset we're going to pull up is of the next Prime access. So why don't we take a look at
Wukong!
Prime?
Monkey Prime.
And
Monkey!
the really awesome thing about Wukong Prime Access is no one is we were busy
don't
with
do
other
that.
trailers.
We're still working on
alright?
Hydroid.
Yeah. Well,
Someone yelled out trailer.
when is it launching? When is Wukong Prime launching?
Today?
Today. So those of you watching at home, you'll probably get the relics first, then you can trade the relics for the people in the audience.
Let's
And
jump
this is
ahead.
launching.
Okay.
Tonight on
That was thing.
Infestation.
Here we go.
Something we all missed.
That wave.
So
There's all those bands going doo doo doo.
now, as a Warframe player who's currently not on my computer, I know people are going to be asking, but how am I going to rank up if I'm here? We're going to make sure that everyone can rank up enough, and it's available a little later tonight. Not right now, literally, but that's close enough. It's close enough. It's in the target.
Yeah, it's called The Emissary, and it's a new story about the infestation and kind of expanding the lore. It's been kind of too long, I think, for us that we haven't kind of reached in there and talked about that. So you're welcome. And it
Always
also
someone.
wraps up, it wraps in some
On the
other
Nightwave,
things.
has anyone been seen the new Big Boss yet? No. I don't know if there is one. Is there?
Some people apparently don't have friends. They don't want to play with their friends.
Yeah, the voice actor's really cool, right?
Which is fine. So there's a lot of those changes that you guys help
You
us
can.
with.
Yeah, you can do one. Yeah, it's just started, so jump in and do it now. It's on week 2 already.
Because
So jump on.
staging it for all
This week's really easy, the
So all
stuff.
platforms will get that tonight. Moving on. We got lots to do. We're going to
That
point.
operator.
Yeah, that operator.
That
okay,
operator
how about
look
that
is.
operator suit? Come
That
on.
was.
Yeah.
That was. Wow.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now I think
That shocked me. That operator
Yeah.
suit.
for our next. See, I'm trying to keep things going because I know. What time is?
Let's skip ahead a bit.
Yeah. Someone got it.
Someone got it.
Someone got it.
Yeah, there's an operator. I'll show you. There's this operator cosmetic, which is super. There it is.
With genocidal intent.
Hold on. That's the operator suit. That's badass. That's the level 30 cosmetic.
But
Noggles.
maybe there's something more to this infestation.
Yeah.
Something we all
It's pretty cool, right?
Got from you guys in terms of feedback.
Sucks because it's so long
Operation and,
that every little touch jumps minutes. All right. So then we get into
There's whole new enemy types coming with this.
Empyrean
It's really a huge addition to the game. So
from the start.
That, ouch.
So
Logical
it
family.
has taken a long time to resolve this, but as I said in our panel, it's more than just a story quest. We're kind of really expanding the world of Warframe. There's a whole new art set coming. There's whole new enemy types coming with this. It's really a huge addition to the game. So we are locking it into this year.
That's what happens every week, really.
Sure. Yeah.
If you miss any, now they've got so you don't have to smash them out, right? Because now they've added a catch-up mechanic. If you do them all for 1 week and you missed some last week, you can go back and do those as well. But you have to complete them. Guy, how are you, bud? How good's that ship? How fucking awesome's that look? I've killed it, guy. I've killed it for now. I've just killed it for this. I'm recording it. That's all. I'll turn it back on in a bit. Thanks. Boom. PSS Lemon, right? Right? Maybe. Look at this thing, man. Out come the sentients. Dun dun dun. So if you go back to what he said, oh, here we go.
We fell upon the stars and sang as one voice.
Like, it's affecting the entire world. So
An army.
he said it's more than just the quest. They want to sort of modify the world with it. So maybe the open world areas get affected by it. And this is Plains. Maybe there's a redo of Plains of Eidolon, for example, to have.
Whoops. So who was that? Who's that?
There was supposed to be a title.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
For Christmas.
Oh. Well, it's probably
the
good.
AV team trying to save us from ourselves
I
by
think
cutting
probably.
It could be, right? Yeah, it said it's system-wide, yeah?
Might not do that.
So, I don't know. I don't know how it changes normal missions, but you can see the open world's being affected. Sort of when they did... Let's pause it. When they did in World of Warcraft, right? When they did freaking Cataclysm, and the old areas just got reworked and broken and changed because the world had shifted. Something like that. You know, that'd be awesome. Remember that? When, you know, all your old favorite places were destroyed and changed because the world has shifted. Something like that could, you know, the new war is, they've said they've destroyed the whole system, you know. Mercury's gone dark, right? Yeah. That'd be really cool because it's a slight change to the existing areas and it's a whole new feel. King, we're just going through the Tennocon presentation and chatting about it as we go. That's all.
Spoil more or like
I think-
explain it or like.
What was at the end?
What was at the end?
Yeah.
Who was that at the end or what?
Who?
Yeah.
Someone got it.
Someone got it.
Yeah, someone got it. Right.
You can commit.
No, Adam, take it to a
so
shop,
it's
man.
story
Hopefully,
about
it should be easy to
family,
fix.
The one that you're born with or the one that you
Get that sorted.
you know, live your life with. And Nata's gonna have to figure out where she lands, I guess, on that question and how we're gonna help her with that. And so we're introducing kind of a new, we kind of think of them as gods like Hunhow and so on. So that's Era and that's Nata's brother leading her army to kill y'all and hopefully forgive her. So, yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, I think that tantalizing PC for me has been sitting there for long enough, so maybe I'll go over. No?
There's a crack in the neck from earlier, and I had it serviced half the value of the original price. Time to save for a new one. Wow.
We're not doing it?
It's got some battle scars.
Just go?
Should we move the whiteboard?
Yeah, that whiteboard was in the middle. God damn it. All right. So they dick around for a bit. Let's get to the good stuff.
So we're the dev team here and the guys on the couch are a little bit anxious, and I'll tell you why. We're going to show you
That'd be cool.
that Empyrean is
Right, chillin'?
what better way to connect things is with a spaceship. So obviously, what we're going to do is we're going to show you the teaser that we did last year.
Ah, okay.
With
There you go.
Railjack.
I thought it was
We'll
an
show
original.
you how it connects to Warframe in a context and in a way that we haven't seen in a lot of games. So there is this kind of crazy ambition to it that we're going to do. And on top of that, we're also going to add even more risk to the equation and show you it running on the new Warframe engine, which I think is probably on Rebecca's PC right now.
So this was cool. The new engine looks really cool. Just seeing the ship with the new engine. Like, look at the size of it.
We're kind of getting close.
And
to
the angles of it. And it just...
console cycles. And so you've seen teasers of this, so you can see that lighting and shadow. There's real-time
Look at it.
shadows that we've
It
been
looks
talking
cool.
about that are kind of a bugaboo for me. The reflection system has been completely upgraded.
Like, that looks so good.
Rebecca, if you move on there, you've got all these kind of diffused soft shadows that are moving, and if you go downstairs,
Right.
you can kind of see. I think there's a spoil in the art panel, but you can kind of see how materials.
Like, look at this place. It just
and
feels.
the structure of the game. Yeah, good, yeah.
So there's Steve talking about the shadows, and everyone sees this massive space and goes, "Oh!"
Just to get out of the way.
Ray tracing
When
enabled.
you're watching the demo, notice that the lighting and the shadows and the grounding of the action is more immersive and extremely interesting, and the art that our artists have created.
It looks so good.
Further been elevated.
Roger that, Lord. No worries, mate.
Is not to say,
Look at it.
Here's a new island. Here's a new expansion. Go there, and when you burn out on that, come back. What we're talking about is lifting the whole.
Wait for Prime, King. Wait for Prime. It probably will ruin your decoration, but you have to start again. That's
So,
cool.
What better way to do that and connect everything with a motherfucking spaceship? So let's go to the dry dock and check it out.
So this was really cool. So this is going to be in the dojo, I believe. In the dry dock will be in the dojo. So we'll have to work together to build it. You know, I don't know about you guys, but it really does my head that they play a demo like this with a bloody controller. I mean,
Fingers crossed. Extremely tested. Okay, so if you guys are very familiar with the dojo. The way the Railjack
no ray tracing. There's no ray tracing in the new engine.
Kind of explain all the confusing stuff that we've shown about Railjack.
They've just
Really,
done
this
it.
is like a dev stream. It's
Yeah, on a
more
PC,
depth.
right?
We'll be talking upgrades, all of the rest of that stuff.
I don't know, Skull.
And we're going to run a few Railjack missions, but we're going to show you the context that's changing because there's a lot of stuff in here, and so I might tell you.
Oh, look at the scale of this
and they
thing.
Shut up when they're playing. So you work together in your dojo, in your clan, or maybe you're a clan of one person to get the technology for Railjack, but each one of you has your own. So Rebecca's going to summon hers.
It's just so cool, man. And look how it comes in and all the lighting effects, like up the top here. There's my mouse. So all here, like look at that. It's just so cool.
So you could see the new rendering.
It was, wasn't it, Fox? Yeah. We there were,
There's a
obviously.
Giant shadow on the wall. You can see the metals and the materials, and all the color customizations are going to just pop off the screen when we get this into your hands. But I don't think we want to run a solo mission, so I think
Like, it's good.
we should
So one thing that's good about this, like, yes, you're in your dojo, but the dojo currently feels barren, right? It's a dead space. But you see, they've added these NPCs that are just floating. There's that thing flying around for some reason, and it builds the world more. It just doesn't feel like this random space off to the side. So that's really cool. You know, just having that dude flying around. Why is he flying around? Who knows? Who is he? Who cares? But he's there, right? It just makes it feel more immersive and like you're part of a world, which is fucking awesome. Cut into my farming well. Nah, screw it. Just jump into Warframe. It feels more alive, right?
Last year's space team up to the stage. Oh yeah.
There's that ship up there flying around, you know, and it's casting shadows as well. So it feels, you know, like a living space. It's great.
Space Force. So, things work a little bit differently for a Railjack.
Yep. That would have been shitting themselves when they had to click back. The fact that they actually were able to click back and it didn't crash.
Rebecca's gonna search some JoJo memes or something. Things work a bit differently for the Railjack. It has
Yeah, fair
pilot
enough.
guns, so we'll go quickly through the UI. You have the piloting gun position. You have the side turrets, which share the same equipment. all of these weapons don't level up, but they are technologically leveled up instead of using them like you do in the rest of Warframe. And you have ordnance, which is...
So I don't know what he means by technologically leveled up. Does that mean like... I don't know. There's a couple ways to interpret that. I think maybe you can get... You just have them and they're working, but then you can upgrade them as in you get better guns or better... You know, there's the next level of the thing which will have shoot more. And it's not upgraded, but it's like tech points, you reckon? Something like that? I think it's just like a different version of, you know, first you get a single fire, then the other one does multi-fire, does homing missiles. Maybe like that, you know? I don't know, it's sort of, it's almost like you get the upgraded version of. That's the way I interpret it, but who knows, right? Higher shields, yeah, right? Double shields, or, you know, and maybe you got choices, so then it could be, oh, you know, double shields at the front, but weaker at the back, or whatever, you know? Things like that. I don't know. You upgrade with research and resources, not upping them via XP. You reckon? Or is it you build up new versions of it? I don't know. Either way, carry on.
And you have your defensive things, like in this case, the decoy. So again, we'll just keep moving on through here. Of course, you can customize it.
This is cool. Switch them out instead of modding. Yeah, that's the way I sort of was interpreting it. Her and his whole JoJo thing. That's pretty cool though, just being able to whack that on.
You had to do that, didn't you? Oh man. So the core of the Railjack is a shared frame. Shared, well, that's a bad pun, I suppose, but a shared chassis. And
that's cool, you can put glyphs on it.
Generators, all of these things will be technology.
Might as well show some support now that I'm back to the game again.
Unreliable, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the support. Welcome back. Much love, team. Let's get some love up in here for Unreliable. Appreciate ya. USS Lemon.
Exploring space.
Thank you, my friend.
And using those to upgrade your Railjack. When you're in a squad, I got that question a bit today. When you're in a squad, everything you earn, just like the rest of the game, a squad, any technology you earn, Meg and Danielle will get that same technology so they can, again, invest it in their own Railjack. So we're kind of trying to solve that problem of whose Railjack is it and whose systems are in effect. So, oh, there's the inside.
That's pretty cool. So you can do the in and the out.
No pink.
You can do both in and out, which is awesome.
So
SSSS.
this is different than last year. This is much more fleshed out.
There's a lot going on here.
What we want you to do for Empyrean is get in your ship and fly seamlessly to mission to mission to mission. But those missions actually have storms, void storms in space, or other circumstances that might be different factions. So instead of modding up to capacity, what you do is you put much more systems into your ship in preparation and manage those changes based on the circumstances you play. So we've got our battle modules, which are a little bit like, imagine a Warframe, but you could slot all of the abilities in. So these are the battle modules that I think we're going to see today. You have tactical modules that affect combat and also help you support the away team. So keep an eye out.
There's a lot going on this. This whole thing
like
is
the shields and the engines and all
yeah,
of these things.
Exactly, based on what you're trying to do.
And switchable on the fly, which is a
no, here you go, Railjack, 40% hulls, you know, speed, things like that.
Right, and then lastly, you know, we'll gloss over this a little bit, but rather than going with a damage system that's persistent, which we experimented with, we found it was much more exciting and interesting that you could use surplus resources to boost the ship rather than having to keep constantly in this kind of damage.
That's really cool, right? So that's really cool. So instead of it like, you know, taking damage and you got to repair it, right? You go, instead of that, you dump resources, bonus for 5 missions, engine reinforcement for 5 missions, you'll get a buff, right? So you go get the resources, not to fix your ship, which is boring, but to buff your ship, to make yourself even better. That's really cool. It's a big distinction too.
Damaged weapon, broken weapon state. So that's how that system works.
That's really cool.
Time to go aboard.
Well, it's not preemptive repairing. It's like, you know, it could be speed buff, for example. I don't know what, I mean, you saw what I saw. It could be like a speed buff. So that's not a preemptive damage. It's a buff to the ship. So they're not necessarily defensive buffs, like so you don't take damage, you know. Yeah, it'd be like different boosters, right? And you pick what you want, you know. Additional weapons boost, or additional shield boost, or additional speed boost, or engine boost. I don't know, whatever. It's better than, ship is now at 30%, go repair it. Oh, I don't have any resources, I can't repair it. I can't fly it. You know? At least this way, yeah, I can still go without the boosters. Yeah. Feel bad, right? Can you imagine? The amber stars. No! Yeah, it just buffs, yeah. Like healing the pet every week, exactly. It's no fun in that, it's just a thing to do.
Rebecca's Railjack,
yeah.
And meet her crew.
It's even good that there's NPCs on the ship, so it feels like, you know, yes, this is something that's big.
Welcome aboard.
This guy's badass.
Cephalon Psi. You will refer to me as such. Aboard this Railjack, we work before we play.
He's so badass. I like this guy. Cephalon Psi is badass, man.
The way this is fleshed out is, you know,
I've turned it off, Chriso, for now. Yeah. Thanks. I've turned it off.
These missions we're going to show you, but there are NPCs on this ship, the crew, which you are earning, you're hiring and firing them with their specialization that affect the way the ship plays. So we've actually got a Solarian engineer down here who can upgrade the ship for us. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, cool. So there's really a deeper customization there, which includes also
thanks, Chris.
The civilians of the world trying to help the Tenno.
And it looks like a
really
big space to
dynamic lighting, real-time shadows, reflection system. It really feels.
Yeah, look at that. Actually, look at the shadows here. So as she runs past, like the shadows fade into the darker area.
Lift it up.
See? The lighting is really cool. Big space to decorate, whether, yeah, you know? Whether they allow us to decorate it or if it's a battle platform only. You know?
Solarian engineer that we've recruited.
So, the Heliosphere is the new zone. There's dry dock down there, which is, you can't see it's behind me, but it's the, I'm guessing that's the dojo. I mean, these look different, right? What do we got here?
Has a lead on some lost technology in the Heliosphere. Doesn't he, Scott?
So here, like, there's so much in this joint. It's a whole new area, so that's cool. Earth looks different, doesn't it? Well, here's a whole new area in the Heliosphere, which is, you know, to do a full new solar system, like to think what I was talking about. You know, like I always said, it was a lot of work, but here's one new zone. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 nodes on this in the Heliosphere. So, you know. I think this should be coming probably towards the end of the year. Towards the end of the year, we'll probably see this live. Yeah. If it was coming in the next month or two, they would have said coming in 2 months, right? So they didn't actually say a date, so I'd say the end of the year. Empyrean.
Translating in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they've been burnt before by saying the dates. How good's that engine? Alright, here we go. And I love the whole void, the smoke and the you know, this whole void type aesthetic looks awesome.
Void translation complete.
So, we have, hold on, let me move me. So we have 20 out of 20, whatever that is, weapon systems.
Mineral traces. Crew.
2 types of rockets maybe, or whatever. We've got health bar over here, it seems.
The SS JoJo needs some upgrades.
Helm. Debris warning. Maneuver accordingly.
I like Cephalon's side. A lot of people don't like it, but I like that he's aggressive and he's like, we're not here to fuck spiders, mate. We're here to kick ass. You know? I really like it. Yeah, I didn't hear any date for this, yeah. I like that. You pick up resources. Cubics. 497 cubics I got in that one pass. It's a vertical bar, actually. You see it over here.
Proximity charges detected.
I now see. Look, it's a vertical there and horizontal here. Depending on what weapon station you're on, or whether you're at the ship or. So do I, Fox. Yeah, I'd be. Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, I love him.
Scanning derelict. Archives are mostly intact.
A dark corner of the wall, clearly, you know. That's where the spiders hang out.
One thing you'll notice is that we've worked hard to try to prevent the players from getting sick by piloting each other. So Meg's whole turret system here is counter-rotating to compensate for Rebecca's drunk flying.
That's actually really clever that they've done that, because imagine you're trying to shoot and then someone's moving the ship. It's like,
And Danielle's in there doing resource compaction. So there's, you know, if that kind of thing is what you like to do, go out, collect resources and find interesting technology hidden in the system in places you never could go before, that is also cooperative and interesting from a team play perspective.
That's
but
cool.
I think there's probably an old tower we might be able to find something on.
It didn't update, Rushy. It hasn't updated, so the more we can run, the better. It's still the same as yesterday. 3,300, I think. All right. I love how they roll in like that. It's really cool.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong, but
King
if it
Parrot?
does,
No, King.
pay attention to how Rebecca's, again, able to support that away team. Even when she's on the Railjack, they are connected. They are still a connected fighting force.
Like, just look at how these, this place is all destroyed and more so than normal. You got no lighting at all and just the sunlight coming through. I love that. That hack. That's cool. Is that a new hacking thing? Probably debugs, probably. Yeah. System requirements. I mean, it currently runs on a potato. The more they're adding to it, the new rendering system, it looks better, but it might start running on...
See all the enemies on the map there.
It may start needing decent PCs. That's really cool there, that somebody can be like, remember Battlefield 2 when you had commander mode? Like, here we go, Rebecca's pretty much in commander mode, just sending in reinforcements and whatever and shooting things from space. Commander mode. Like, there's so many systems at play here, it's brilliant. So many things overlapping at the moment. Alright, see that? So she just, I think that was her that stunned them, right? She brought down the stun, I think. And that's why they're now, that's now why they're stunned, because of the commander. Remote crowd control. Brilliant. Yeah, Reb stunned him, right? From the Railjack. So cool. And look at this thing. Ah! New infested. Get wrecked. New ancient, yeah, I don't know what it is, right? There you go. And it gives you a little, just say that gives you a little, little statuses like, you know, most kills, most gathered, most whatever.
You know, we killed some infested, and we earned some Shadowfield tech for our Railjack, which might come in really handy. Just hold for a sec.
Perfect. You're right.
I was wondering if you guys would like to see the Kingpin system.
This is awesome. We were talking about this before. This is something
Okay, we
that's
can
really
do that.
awesome.
So there's a problem Rebecca has, and we're not calling them Kingpins. They are not created when you kill them. I mean, they are not created when they kill you. They are created when you kill them. They are what we like to call Kuva Liches. And they are spiked with Kuva, and they go out in the field hoping that you will kill them with a Warframe power so that they can steal it. And this is a character custom to you that will have a long-term relationship with you. And Rebecca has one that's been hounding her for a while and has grown so powerful that he controls his own capital ship now. So let's see if Galleon or
So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Alex, you heading off. Take it easy. Have a great one.
There we go.
So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. So here, where are they? They're on Earth, right? So if we have a look, so I mean, this on its own is something different, right? So this is above Earth. So while you're in the Railjack, you're not looking at the Earth nodes. You're looking at nodes above Earth, right? So if we go back, does that then that means? Hold on. Where are we? Right? If there's nodes above Jupiter, Earth, Venus, Neptune, and Pluto, because the other planets are gone. Mercury's gone. Right? I just noticed that now. And so when they click on Earth,
created when you kill them. I mean, you're not created when they kill you. They are created when you kill them. They are what we like to call Kuva Liches.
No, Mercury and Mars. And because in the other cutscene, there was radio chatter saying, "Oh, Mercury's gone," you know, or Mars is gone, whatever.
Are spiked with Kuva, and they go out in the field hoping that you will kill them with a Warframe power so that they can steal it. And this is a character custom to you that will have
no
a
Kuva Fortress. I mean, a lot's gone.
With you.
Uranus is gone.
Rebecca
Void's gone. I mean, in this
been hounding her for a while
in this view,
and has grown so powerful that he controls his own.
Yeah, we'll see how they unfold.
Now. So let's see if Galleon Orgo is detected anywhere.
But if you click on Earth, right? So now we've got these different nodes. These are the different ships that are around Earth. Right? You got the Minha Station, Pangul Satellites, Galleon Orgo, Joda Temple, Jex Lanes, Kor Aga, and Galleon Door. So these are like different ships that are orbiting Earth. They might be in the works, right? Yeah, so this is just that view of above and what's floating around. So there's a hell of a lot of work that's gone into this. Now, assuming each one of these is something different, right? That's freaking amazing. I didn't pick that up when I was there. I didn't notice it.
There we go.
Now, like, so this is his ship. This is the so one of the nodes is the Lich, the Kuva Lich's ship, but still, like, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it seems like different ships that are floating around, and it might have different types of things to do there. Imagine that. You want to go see Barrow? Well, he's in the void. He's in his ship in the void. You can go see Barrow whenever you want because he's over there. You can go find him. Track down his ship. Look at that. There it is. We see that later on. You see that? We see that later on. That's just in the void. But what was that? I didn't notice that there either. There's so much I didn't pick up on. Void worm. Here we go.
Escorts, check in. Verify readings. Void needle for Tennocon. Negative.
I just hope the mechanics of these battles are fun and, you know, and engaging mechanics, so you want to fight with the ship. This is Warframe. This is the stuff they showed at Tennocon.
So there's the
All right,
void
big
storm
time.
rolling
Thanks,
in.
mate.
That's going to create a complication here.
Love ya.
As we are going to try to take down this Kuva Lich, who's got his own capital ship. So this is going to get absolutely bonkers in a second. But I just want to point out that you're not the only one with cruise ships. And there is a whole kind of space.
Interesting thing is, right, so they're going through this small tunnel, and you got this window that you're looking out of, but you don't really have a sense of the size of your ship. I'm glad that there isn't a bulk behind the ship, you know, that your window is your size of your ship, so you can get through.
GTA aspect to Empyrean that hopefully we can pull off right now. So let's give it a try.
Blackout Pulse. There we go. Stunned him. Tenno, like, you get shot out there. That's cool. Phew. It's crazy. Get wrecked. So they're up wrecking it, and over here they're just controlling the ship. They're just keeping it in, locking it down. See? Yeah. Sweating because of Kuva Liches stealing their powers, right? So I don't know if they steal the powers and take them away, or they mimic the powers. They take a copy of the powers. So I'm not exactly sure on how that operates. Get wrecked! That blade keeps popping out of nowhere. The mimic, right? Yeah. It's just the visuals of it look cool.
So Meg and Daniel have commandeered one of the Grenier cruise ships, and they're using it now to make short work of the support fighters with Rebecca on the Railjack.
That's pretty cool that you can jump in and you take over the other ship and you can fly it around. That's really cool. There he is.
They spiked me with Kuva. Said, kill Tennocon. or die by their magic. Good times.
Good times. Oh man, it's so cool.
Launch torpedoes! Let the fun begin!
It's just like, it's chaos. Like, everything's just going on at once, you know? Who knows, Tan? Maybe. Well, you sort of work with a secondary squad here. So, for a portion, you got a squad of 8.
Seize that pretty little Railjack. Deploy one sights.
It feels like you're actually fighting, you know? There's stuff going on in every direction, you know?
I want those amateurs off my ship.
I love Cephalon
So there are
Sai is so
times when
badass.
Railjack gets owned by ram sleds, and you need to get back quick. So you can do that.
That? There's a teleport mechanic now. It's like a teleport mechanic. Right? Yeah, they're on your ship. Look at them. Look at them. They look cool. Direct.
Boarding party eliminated. Ship secured. Back to work.
Straight into it. Back to work. Oh, exactly. Yeah, right, Rashid. Be overkill. $420 of the contract. It says Blaze Squad. I like it. Here we go. Arcwing up. Out you go. There's so much going on. I don't know where to look. That thing's blowing up. They're out of there. Boom, boom, boom. It's a nice looking explosion too. Alright, and he also said, Steve also said that Blink will be available on all Arcwings, so that's a good one.
So it looks like the Kuva Lich's support is taken out. So let's
Well,
go
the explosion is from
meet
within,
him and,
right?
see if we
So
can put an end to this.
it's from within. Well, this is on a new rendering system, so everything looks updated. The explosions would be as well, right?
Contact the surface and engage.
I like those rockets. Yeah, same. Debugs.
Disruptor field. Abort approach. They have a generator dirt side.
Here we go, squad link.
Cannot touch it from up here.
There you go. You can see the link down to the Earth. Super cool, man. Elsewhere in the system, Fish Squad.
So this is it. We think this is the game changer. Squad Link. You've probably heard for years a lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. And you wondered, who was that lone Tenno operative? What if we could take our co-op game between people that are in the same session and connect them to other co-op games happening in real time all across the game?
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. We need Fish Team to save the day.
Oh, I've seen it, Primal. It's fast.
I'm pretty excited about this.
Oh, he's always ready to run, loot him.
This squad link allows us to place a beacon. It's opt-in, and it will basically listen to the police scanner. Anyone else in trouble, anywhere else in the system. that needs support from my current mission and location. So let's check it out, Drew.
There you go, beacon up, ready to rock.
Right, so now he's on a prioritized list. Friends, clanmates, alliances are now going to be invited to help you out in real time with an objective that crosses the barrier between games.
So over here, here comes the request from Rebecca. Destroy the Grineer shield generator in the plains to aid Railjack party. There you go. Ground team reward. 10 times ISOS, whatever that is. So you get your own ground team rewards just for doing it out, you know? And they're pretty small little bonus missions here. So that's cool. So you'd be like, yeah, you're fishing, you go, yeah, I could quickly run and do that. No problem. Get some rewards just for doing it. Yeah, exactly. It's just a little placeholder. But like, you know, you get some rewards because they only do a small part. They don't join that massive battle. They just do it for a bit and then they're done. So you're fishing or whatever, you're just hanging around doing, you go, yeah, I can jump in and do something, get a bit of rewards, away you go, right? Yeah. Right, and it tells you what the other team, Railjack team payoff, shields lowered on Grineer Galleon Orgo. So you see, yeah, I'm going to help them out and lower their shields over there. So you sort of feel like part of it. It's prioritized. So it'll be given to one, whoever accepts it, it'll go to one, except there. If not, it'll be open to the others, I guess. I guess at round robins, I don't know. It's an opt-in gear item, correct, yeah. You have to be actively saying, I want to help out.
Holy shit. There's the support shield. This is...
That's cool that you can see it up there. Motherfucking Battle of Endor.
Let's do this.
Away they go. Notice? Did you notice friggin' Buggerlugs? He just sprinted across the lake. Just sprinted across the lake. Just choo! I'm out of here. He's fast. He don't need no spaceboard. He doesn't touch the ground. He's just choo!
It is not a hard barrier. This is possible without squad link, but it's a much more difficult situation and doesn't have the squad link resources and rewards associated with it. So the team has sacrificed a whole bunch of systems because they're in a
Hey DJ, good morning, mate.
screen situation, trying to hold them off and buy time for Fish Team to take care of that disruptor field.
So cool, man. Somebody, I've seen it.
Go Fish Team.
I'm not allowed to tell you. Ground ship integrated, for example, in right. That was a really quick thing. What was that? A minute? 2 minutes?
The galleon is exposed. Board it now. Find your target.
There we go. The shield's down. In they go. Blew that up. Are you new to the game, Gold? There's so much to do, man. There's so much in the game. You're a space ninja. The objective of the game is to kill everything in sight, melt everything. It's a looter shooter, so you're gathering resources, you're building weapons, you're building new warframes. This is the new stuff they're showing us. So it's, you know, kill everything. Yeah. Thanks, Fox.
So this Darkwing can blink now.
There you go. What we're seeing here, I like how you just threw that in there. What we're seeing here is a whole brand new system, and this hasn't been implemented yet. They just announced it last week at Tennocon, which is a convention that I was at.
Kuva Lich confirmed.
So this should be coming later on in the year or towards the end of the year.
Your voltage strength
Yeah, it does. You got to do it by itself though, debugs.
Stronger. I built a small empire. You tore it down, obliterated my fleet, killed me over and over.
The Kuva Lich is pissed.
I grew stronger.
He seems pretty bitter. So the Void Storm's rolling in, so I think we're gonna have to take care of this guy pretty quick before it hits.
So this is a normal Grineer tile set. Hopefully, if it's on the ship, if it's on his ship, hopefully they come up with unique tiles for the ship. Correct, it's free to play. Yeah, you can get through the whole game. It's not pay to win in any way, shape or form. If you want to support the game after you've played it for a bit, you can buy cosmetics. If you don't, you don't have to. Yeah, I've turned it off for a second talk. Well, I'm recording this. I'm going to put this up on YouTube, so I'm just recording this. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like, you'd want to see some freaking updated ship designs internally. That's all. You know, you've seen the same stuff. All right, so keep an eye. So he's got.
Its power surrounds me. I am untouchable.
Let him go. So he's getting that shield. See that shield coming in on him?
So this Kuva Lich is a tech specialization, which means they can redirect capital ship energy into protecting themselves. So I don't think the team quite has his number yet.
That's why he's doing lightning, because his vault. He's got vaults. Yep. So how's that teleport back out? Again, they use that teleport. Yeah, you can buy the weapons and the Warframes, but I personally don't recommend you do that. The game is to build the weapons and to build the Warframes. So if you were to have everything unlocked, there's not much really to get you, you play for a bit, but then the fun is getting the stuff and, working towards the next one. So I recommend purchasing cosmetics. There's a whole bunch of cosmetics to buy, and that will support the developers. As opposed to buying weapons and Warframes.
Power. We're gonna have to use the side guns, I think.
Doesn't it, DJ? Rendering looks awesome.
Interceptors, I said protect the generators. Follow your orders.
Follow your orders. I like the voicing on it. It's really good. So you just keep him company while. Keep him busy while everyone is off dealing with the generators.
Think you're smart, do you? Fight me and find out.
He's getting angry. He's zapping him. Migas is messing around with the ship still. Playing with the ship. He's down. Yeah, it's Volt's head up there. So this is a new it's called a Lich, Kuva Lich, and it steals, here we go. Just pause that. I missed it. He steals your abilities, and then you every time you kill him with an ability, he absorbs them. Hold on. How far did I go? I went too far. I went forward. Yeah. Alright, so there we are. So he's been around for 72 days. So this guy, when you kill him with an ability, you create him. So we don't know much about it. So he's 72 days been around. He's evolved 3 times. Birthplace on Sedna. Rebecca created him with Volt. That's why he's got the Volt head on his thing and using Volt abilities. Stolen ability was Shock. So it seems to be he's stolen one ability. He steals the one ability, it seemed. Specialization Tech. Immunities, Electrical and Toxin. Weakness, Slash and Heat. Followers eliminated 277. Encounters 7 times. So you effectively create your own boss. By playing the game, you'll somehow encounter this thing. You kill him with an ability. He takes that ability, and then he gets stronger and stronger, and to the point where he's built a bloody ship. And then you go back and fight him later on to finish him off. So yeah. Well, I don't know, because it's a dev build, who knows what the actual timing really is, So that's we don't really know much about what all of that means, Encounters 77 times, followers eliminated. What's that mean? Does he then bring out followers of his to encounter you in other missions, and you've killed those followers 277 times? I have no idea. We don't really know any of this, so. It seems like a really cool thing. And then now he's assassinated, now he's done for sure. So. And then you create another one, I guess. So this is where it gets really interesting. No. Ooh, did you see that? Railjack Recall is the ability. What the hell, man?
Has his number yet? I think they're...
Damn it. Get your ass to Mars, come on. Now I don't know where I am. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Arrows jump 5? Okay, cool. Alright, so watch this. Oh, the video is so long, every movement of the mouse is massive because it's like a 8-hour video, so. There, Railjack Recall. That's the new ability that lets you teleport back to your Railjack.
Alert. Void Storm has neutralized Railjack Recall.
Ah, there you go. Void Storm's neutralized it, so he's got to get there manually.
Remember, you will have to get back here the old-fashioned way.
There you go. Do you see the Void Storm affecting the whole ship? It's like through the whole ship is being affected. Yeah, we might be a way to get Kuva. Who knows, right? There we go. So getting back. And there's that ship going down. In this Void Storm. You know bad things happen in the Void. There you go, here you go. So you see most ships destroyed, Rebecca, most ships stolen, Megan, and furthest distance traveled. So you get these little call outs as to how you've progressed. We don't know. It didn't really say, Duck. We don't know if it's been stolen or just mimicked. Although it did have the Vault head, so. So here we go.
And now it's time to get out of here before that Void Storm tears the ship apart.
Get out! This part looks cool. So you travel through the void. Yeah, mate. This is the Tennocon live stuff we saw at Tennocon. Look at this. You're getting forced out of the frame. Transference, not holding. Like your operator's out. He's like, what the hell? Because the operator really isn't in, right? It's just a transference. And now, Warframe by Kojima. Here's that Void Worm again. Just a bit sore. Nice, Tindy. Warframe standing, right? The visuals in this are so epic. It's crazy. Look. Oh my god. Like you're in this, doesn't know where he is. Look at that. That is so cool. I love that. I love that visual, the skull in the sky, in the smoke. I love that. That is so cool. So ominous. When I saw that, I knew ship was all, holy crap, that looks so cool. Yeah, that jumped out at me. That skull jumped out at me. That was Zariman? There you go. Up there. So now we're in this weird... So things that are coloured are in the past. Things that aren't are current. I don't know. It's this weird time dilation thing happening here. The void is weird. Yeah. Look at this thing. How cool is it? I love this. I love this. We don't really know. We don't really know, but just speculating. He's trying to use his powers. No powers. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. And it's an adult. And now he sees his vision, or is it a vision? Is it a crossover? We don't know what any of this is. Sees where the weapon's hidden. So... Wait, what's that there? Is he's... Look at this statue thing here. It's about to get wrecked. That's a really cool screenshot right there, by the way. Coming! Look at this bad boy. Come on! Boom! Targets for the win. Yeah, probably for the intro, yeah. It'd be customized to you, I would say. This is so cool, man. It's like... So cool! It's my horse now, bitch! It does have that look, Skull, yeah. So many questions. This answers nothing and just adds questions everywhere. Again, that skull in the sky. I mean, that visual is freaking cool. I don't know how that jumped out at me. I kept seeing it, the skull in the sky. It's not on this side, it's over here. Horse Prime, baby. The Duviri Paradox. Westworld. Yeah, so this is a... This adds a whole nother Ding. The same ship in the beginning. There you go. A Dark Sector, right. There it is. Like, so good, man. So freaking good. Dark Sector was a game they created before they made Warframe. It wasn't a huge success, and it was they used a lot of the concepts from that to then make this, and then went off on totally different tangents. But they do have a bit of connection between the two now. Well, that's it. We have no idea what the Duviri Paradox is. We don't really know. We know nothing. That last bit is a teaser to the Duviri Paradox, and the Duviri Paradox, I would say, is coming next year, I would say. So we're gonna get Empyrean this year, hopefully. Shut up. And then we'll get the Duviri Paradox like next year. So that's like the teaser for next year, I would say. I'm assuming. I have no idea.